Hello, I got G-Bot, New England Brewing Company's double IPA that was kind of a big deal 15 plus 20 years ago. Never had it before. It's only available in Connecticut, and it's 8.5% alcohol. Hop with a blend of 3 hop varieties. I forget what they were. I think they now use like Citra, maybe even Mosaic in it. I thought there were 4 hops listed on their website, but it's probably some old-fashioned C hops too. I had a sample of it at the brewery. I was surprised by it. It tasted more like Heady Topper than any other beer I've had before, because Heady Topper, most Alchemist IPAs are very unique. They're bitter, but they are very fruity, but then they have kind of a really unique yeast profile that no one's ever gotten close to. And this was filled very much to the brim. So the downside of this is that the only place I could find this G-Bot, it was sold out everywhere else. It was a Total Wine, so it was not refrigerated, a big chain, and it was from 12/30, yeah, so December 30th, and so this is like a month and a half old, over that. It's now the 17th of February. On draft of the brewery, it was great. It was probably kept cold forever. I bet it's the same batch, because they brew this. They say year round, but probably only every few months or so. So since this was not refrigerated at Total Wine and it's over a month and a half old, I don't know what shape it's going to be in. But yes, you can see it's actually not that dark. A little bit darker than what's popular now. And not really any haze. I mean, by today's standards. Haze by yesteryear's standards. The head looks pretty good. A little bit of color to the head. Yeah, there are some tiny chunks in here. We'll see. There you go. So it's called G-Bot. Used to be called Gandhi Bot. And then I guess the Gandhi estate or someone complained. So there was a picture of Gandhi as a robot on there. Now it's like just a robot that fell apart with peace sign that's supposed to be Gandhi. I think it's pretty funny, actually. So let's do it. Actually, it smells pretty good, but there's definitely some like caramely malt going on in here. Most of the beers use Munich. I should have double checked what's in this, but this smells a little bit more like it might use crystal malt, which gives you a big caramel note. It could just be the Munich malt though. They're both kind of amberish malts. Munich is like a German style, whereas crystal malt is more of a British style of kilned malt. But maybe I'm not getting as much like citrus hop notes. What it has is this really weird kind of Tootsie Roll type thing that you get from Alchemist IPAs, especially Heady Topper. But then, yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell old, but it's not bursting forth with citrus notes. It's a little dank, but honestly, it's a little brown sugary. There's some berry notes. Actually, I think this is Simcoe. Simcoe, I think, is what's the prominent one in this. That's also prominent in Heady Topper. So there's kind of like a berry iced tea thing. I mean, not that much tea, but maybe a little bit of a peach thing too, but also sort of peach iced tea. It doesn't smell boozy. I took way too long with that intro. Oh, but yeah, way more berry and like a little bit of orange marmalade, kind of sweet, kind of bittersweet orange. Yeah, that's good. That is good. The aroma was maybe not explosive, but it seems like New England Brewing Company really knows what they're doing. Like, they're kind of the Alchemist of Southern New England. They have so many IPAs in all different clarities and colors. I feel like there's more variation. The Alchemist stuff, a lot of it has a very similar prominent yeast quality. And this is good. And there's a little bit of a grapefruit, a little bit of a pine. When it was fresher, maybe it had a little bit more pine going on. And I bet it used to be more bitter. It's bitter, but not much. Probably maybe not as bitter as Heady Topper, maybe similar. Definitely some warmth in the throat from the ABV, but I'm not getting boozy aromas. Pretty nice feel, not much body to it, but that's just the style. And you can see that, I mean, it looks kind of, like Heady Topper might be a little bit paler these days, but it looks pretty similar. This is just like what was super hot like 15 years ago. The feel might not be quite as good as Heady Topper. When they're actually, this is the first time I noticed a little bit of an oxidative hop note, a little bit of a cardboardy thing. But otherwise, it's in pretty good shape. They must have very low dissolved oxygen. So yeah, that's how most beers get oxidized. It's when you package them, it's really hard to not have a teeny bit of oxygen in there that will then, over the next few months, make the beer oxidized. It's not oxygen getting into the package like I used to kind of think. Especially back when I was thinking about bottles and bottle caps, things getting in there. That's not how it works usually. We're keeping a nice cap ahead, but not quite the best feel like Heady Topper. Now some bitterness is coming in. But it's interesting that it seems like it's lost its sort of pine bite. And it's kind of